Joe Biden's been through the airport, compared it to a third world country. I've been through the airport, and now the Port Authority wants to have a new policy that they're going to be putting into effect on January 2nd, where they're not going to let the homeless stay overnight and sleep at LaGuardia Airport. When I first heard the complaints from the airport workers, they were claiming that the homeless were bathing in the bathrooms, walking around naked, using it as their own place, and travelers were also complaining that the homeless were taking over the benches. I got this statement from the Port Authority. It says, quote, "To meet our public safety mandate, we will close the LaGuardia terminal to all but ticketed passengers during late night hours." There's actually an embargo on flights from midnight until 6 a.m. at LaGuardia Airport already. So people really have no business hanging out at the airport during those hours. So by putting restrictions on the people who are allowed to be there, then it's not an issue, and they will not be allowing the homeless to stay over. Of course, that does not affect regular travelers. If your flight is delayed because of the weather or you have to spend the night, you will be allowed to stay. It's only people who do not have a reason to be there.
So the context is, in this terminal, they're not going past security. This is all open. It's accessible to the public.
Yeah, that was the issue. Terminal B is the terminal you could access without having a ticket, but now it will become another terminal that you will need a ticket to.
So how are they going to enforce it? They're going to arrest people? They're going to, what are they going to do?
They're going to use the resources they've always had, which is police.
A lot of these cops, though, are really compassionate guys, and sometimes they will look the other way if they feel someone needs help. So the policy is something that is made at the top, and the bottom level, the guys who got to enforce these things, they sometimes have a different view.
Well, it's been a huge embarrassment for LaGuardia Airport.
I don't understand why it's an embarrassment. It's a public place that's open 24 hours. These tend to be the places that homeless folks collect, at the Port Authority, at Newark Penn Station, at Penn Station proper in New York City. It's a place that's relatively warm and you're not getting rained on. They're just trying to find a place to be safe for a few hours.
Well, again, if the shelters are not safe, you got to make the shelters safe. Because honestly, people shouldn't be sleeping and living in the airport.
Right.
They shouldn't be living at Penn Station.
But until
You've
they
gotta
are.
get, you know what? But you've got to force the
hang
issue.
out at the train station.
But it seems like all these policies are sort of reactionary. Someone sees it, and it's a not in my backyard kind of situation. You can't fix the homeless problem at LaGuardia Airport without fixing the homeless problem we have all together.